Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from group 4. We will present the result of the discussion on the selection and the gradation of material. Okay, my name is Merosima Demulyani as a moderator and a speaker 1. Second, Norlina Telelewi as a speaker 2, and the last Nurul Septiani as a speaker 3. Okay, enjoy to watching and check it out. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Merosima Demulyani. On this occasion, I will explain about content specification in a language-centered syllabus. According to which 1988, the development of material in language-centered syllabus demands a choice of what to include. From the total subject area through the selection of the certain feature of the language and the other discharge or the unintentional exclusion. Therefore, choosing content focus more the grammar structure, functional national categories, situation and the topics.
I'm Norlina. I want to explain about vocabulary selection, grammar selection, gradation, and sequencing. Vocabulary selection. Wilkins, 1976, stated the first attention of methodology is on vocabulary because the use of everyday language is different from the vocabulary that students find in reading text. In order to answer the content of what is most useful and relevant to the needs of the student, different criteria have been determined. As an example, Wilkins 1976 states the following criteria: frequency, range, availability, habits, and coverage. Some vocabulary does not appear frequently but is stored in the brain when certain topics are considered. Another criteria is being able to learn. Next material, grammar selection. The choice of grammar is the same as choosing the subject of the word cited above. However, the focus in grammar selection is the ability to be taught, and learn can support the selection of sentence patterns. Based on the criteria that can be learned, simple grammatical are easier to learn than more complex ones. Recap 2001 states that a grammatical syllabus is developed from different principles based on the intuitive criteria of simplicity or centrality that can be learned. Next, gradation. Gradation are terms used and refers to the arrangement of language for teaching purpose. Mickey 1967. The specification of the syllabus is based on the term syntactic complexity. This assumes that there is a reciprocal relationship between linguistic complexity and its ability to learn. In language-based syllabus, Recap 2001 explain the place of approach. Number 1, linguistic distance. Structure similar to the mother tongue must be taught first. Number 2, intrinsic difficulty. Simple structure should be taught before the more complex one. Number 3, communicative need. Some structure is required in advance and cannot be delayed. And the last, frequency of the sequence of teaching structure can be affected by the frequency of appearance. Elizabeth and Rowe 2004 mentioned two basic principles in Grouping and sorting. The first grouping is a system that is aligned with number 1 phonetic grouping, 2 lexical grouping, 3 grammatical grouping, 4 semantic grouping, and the last grouping structure. The second principle is ordering, which is in harmony with number 1 lexical sequence, number 2 grammatical sequence, number 3 sequence semantic. According to Grave 1996, sequencing can be applied at 2 levels. At the level of subject, they organize with each subject micro level, and at the level of course related to the organization of the whole course macro level. Inserting the material preferable from simple to complex, concrete to open-ended, so that the initial activity can prepare students for the next activity.
The last material is student-centered syllabus or learner-centered syllabus. The first is selection of content on student-centered material. According to White, 1988, the student-centered syllabus follows a deep analytic approach syllabus design where the teacher and student are decision makers in selection and grading of content. In addition, the student-centered syllabus has textbooks that adhere to principle of communicative language teaching, which emphasizes the role of student in determining learning content through participation and some communicative tasks. And the next, gradation and sequencing. Material development through a student-centered approach emphasizes to incorporate pedagogical assignment into content in line, and grade assignment focus on students rather than others. Brindley 1984 emphasizes the interaction of 3 student factors, assignment and text, in determining task difficulty. He suggested the following factors could be considered in grading purpose. First is, student factors include self-confidence, motivation, learning experience, culture, and knowledge of the language. Second is task factors, namely relevance, complexity, number of contexts related to the task, language processing skill in assignment. And the third, text factors including text size, text formatting, contextual clues, text content.
Okay, in conclusion, beside of the participants of the language teaching, content in language learning is the mostly focus on the language, function, topic, and the themes, the skill deceptions, task strategies, and the extract. Therefore, beside of the learning objective, the development of the certain until the use of selecting and the sort of the material in the lesson. Okay, thank you for watching this video and sorry for mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.